If you have ever believed that wealth only comes from hard work, then you have missed out on a massive secret. The real hidden treasure might just be the house you are living in. And if your home has any of these special signs, never sell it, because the longer you live there, the richer you may become. Hello, I am Master Zhen. In traditional Feng Shui, every house carries a unique destiny. It is not a coincidence that some places seem to bring more and more prosperity over time, with families growing strong and successful, while other homes keep changing owners, and everyone who moves in faces hardship, struggles financially, and sees their health decline. That is because a house is not just a place where your body lives. It is where energy gathers, where fate is nurtured, and where the flow of wealth is directed. When yin and yang are in harmony, the 5 elements support one another, and the dragon veins run freely. Then that land becomes a vessel of blessings, a source of abundance for 3 generations. In this video, I will reveal to you 6 extremely rare Feng Shui signs that are considered sacred signals, showing that your home is attracting powerful financial energy. If your home has even one of these signs, take good care of it. And if it has all 6, then congratulations. You are living in an invisible treasure trove where the longer you stay, the more blessings will grow and your wealth will continue to flourish. But before we begin, let us do something simple yet powerful together. Write this affirmation in the comments. I live on blessed land, and wealth is flowing to my family every single day. This is not just a phrase. It is a key that unlocks the energy of abundance, starting from the belief within your own heart. Do not forget to hit subscribe on Master Zhen's channel, so each week I can continue to share with you timeless Feng Shui secrets, helping you protect your prosperity and pass good fortune down to future generations. So, what exactly are those signs? Let us explore them together right now to see whether your home has been quietly gathering prosperous energy without you even knowing. Number 1. Cool breezes often flow into the house from favorable directions. Wind is a natural phenomenon. Everyone knows that. But in Feng Shui, wind is more than just air brushing against your skin. It represents the movement of energy, the invisible current carrying the life force of heaven and earth. When a home often receives cool, gentle breezes, it is a sign that the space is absorbing fresh, cosmic energy. I once visited a small hillside home. It was far from luxurious, but each morning as the front door opened, a soft breeze flowed in from the garden. The air inside felt fresh and peaceful. The elderly couple living there led a simple life, yet their children were successful, finances stable, and spirits always calm. They did not know much about Feng Shui, but I knew the gentle wind entering their home was quietly clearing stagnant energy, activating life force, and nourishing their luck without them realizing. By contrast, some large modern homes are always shut tight. The air inside feels heavy and stale. The moment I step in, I sense gloom, as if the house is holding its breath. These places often accumulate negative energy, leading to fatigue, tension, struggles in business, and unexplained health issues. 2 wind directions are especially favorable: southeast and northwest. The southeast wind, tied to the wood element, brings energy for growth and expansion. Homes that catch it often enjoy career success and strong financial growth. The northwest wind, connected to the metal element, represents strength, authority, and support. When it flows in, it often brings family stability, respectful children, and timely help from influential people. If your home has a spot where wind often flows, try hanging a small metal wind chime there. Its soft, ringing sound brings life to the space and helps activate positive energy. In traditional Feng Shui, this sound is known as the call of fortune. It does not need to be loud, just steady and harmonious is enough to awaken good luck resting quietly in your home. Number 2, a rainbow appears near your home after the rain. A rainbow is not just a random occurrence. In traditional Feng Shui, it is seen as a spiritual sign from the heavens, a magical blend of the two most powerful elements, water and fire, rain and sunlight. When the rain ends and the sun breaks through, its rays shine through lingering mist in the air, and that is when a rainbow forms. This moment is more than beautiful. It represents a perfect balance of yin and yang, a sacred meeting of heavenly energy above and earthly energy below, forming an invisible bridge between sky and people. At such moments, according to Feng Shui, the energy in a space begins to shift. The gloom and stagnation from the rain fades, replaced by sunlight's radiance, pure energy that revives the space. If a rainbow appears near your home, it is not just a pretty sight. It is a sign that fortunes are rising, troubles are lifting, and new opportunities are opening. I remember an old saying, "Heaven opens the path of blessings," meaning the sky clears the way for good fortune to reach the worthy. The rainbow is the clearest symbol of that moment. It rarely appears by chance. It usually shows up where energy lines, called dragon veins, are active and shifting. Wherever a rainbow shines, that place is being honored by both heaven and earth. If you can see a rainbow clearly from inside your home, unblocked by metal roofs, tall buildings, or heavy structures, it signals that your energy field is open and flowing. Homes like these often sit on energy transition lines where the land is vibrant, water flows freely, and the space is light and unburdened. The direction where a rainbow appears also matters. If you see one in the east or southeast of your home, it means wealth energy is being activated. Your household may receive news about money, land, or blessings from afar. If it appears in the northwest, it signals helpful people entering your life, bringing family harmony, academic success for children, and smooth career progress. I once witnessed a traditional ritual performed as a rainbow appeared after the rain. The homeowner placed a bowl of clear water under the rainbow's light. It was called the ceremony to bridge fortune. The water was believed to absorb sacred energy and was later used to clean the ancestral altar, water wealth attracting plants, or add a few drops into the home safe to activate luck. Even if you do not perform a ritual, simply honoring the moment when the universe sends a message is enough for blessings to begin taking root. Number 3. Plants around the house grow lush and healthy. In traditional Feng Shui, plants are living beings with a natural sensitivity to energy. Unlike humans, who can push through discomfort, plants only thrive when the environment is favorable, the soil is alive, and the energy is clean. That is why vegetation is the most honest indicator of a place. If plants grow freely, stay green and healthy, it clearly shows the land is full of positive energy. When the wood element is strong in a home, not only do plants flourish, but the people living there also receive natural nourishment. Their minds feel more at ease, their health remains strong, and their spirit feels grounded. Wood symbolizes growth, longevity, and steady prosperity. It is not loud. It is a quiet, steady energy like spring rain that gently nurtures all life. Some plants around your home carry special messages from nature. Bamboo, with its slim but upright stalks and distinct nodes, represents integrity and clarity. It does not need rich soil, only clean energy. If it thrives, it means the land's energy is pure and the earth's life force flows freely. Orchids, soft and elegant, bloom in calm and balanced environments. If they flower naturally in season without much care, the space likely has balanced yin and yang, ideal for elders, women, or those on spiritual paths. Their gentle scent spreads slowly, like energy that quietly nourishes the heart. The money tree, with its thick stems and shiny leaves, symbolizes accumulation. If it lives long, stays green, and doesn't shed leaves or wither, it means your home's financial energy is stable. If it sprouts new shoots often, that signals a steady, growing flow of abundance. When the Barringtonia tree blooms red in your yard, it marks a shift in fortune. In Feng Shui, red signals financial opening and joyful news about land or family. If its petals fall neatly at your doorstep, it means the universe is answering your sincere efforts with quiet blessings. And if one morning you step outside and notice bamboo swaying, an orchid releasing its fragrance, or a new shoot from your money tree, pause. Place your hands together and bow to the plant. No words are needed, just sincerity. When you show gratitude to the plants, the land will return that gratitude to you. That is how fortune is sustained, not through money, but through a genuine bond between people and the sacred land they live on. Number 4. Clear, gentle, and never drying water. In classical Feng Shui, water is not just an element of nature, it is the living spirit of wealth energy. Water can gather, flow, and generate, but if placed incorrectly or left unmanaged, it can also scatter, disappear, and destroy. There is an old saying, "Where water gathers, wealth gathers." Only when water accumulates can wealth stay. But it must be clean, clear, and flowing gently to be considered nourishing water, the kind that supports land, energy, and life. If your home has a small well, a quiet pond, or even just a bowl of water placed mindfully in a peaceful corner, and that water stays clear, does not dry out with the seasons, and is not covered in algae, then that is a sign of a stable water vein, a place where energy gathers instead of disperses. Feng Shui does not favor raging water, as excessive force washes away good energy. Nor does it value stagnant water, which attracts negativity. The most cherished water is calm, flowing drop by drop, never rushing, but never stopping either. This is a symbol of stable fortune, not flashy or sudden, but quietly supporting a long-lasting, abundant life. I once visited an old house where, in the corner of the porch, there was a small stone basin. Water gently dripped from a bamboo tube, one drop at a time, without interruption. The surface was crystal clear, with no sediment or moss. The homeowner did not say much. He simply smiled and said, "The sound of water each morning helps cleanse my heart." But as someone trained in Feng Shui, I knew that was a place where water energy had been properly activated and preserved. And because of that, fortune stayed, and peace of mind followed. If you are living in a place where there is clean, flowing water, even if it is just a small fountain in the yard or a bowl of purified water on the altar, make sure to keep it clean and gently moving. You do not need elaborate installations. Just wipe it down with a clean cloth each morning. Check to see if it stays clear. That is how you quietly nurture fortune. There is an ancient ritual called clear water securing wealth, where each morning a bowl of clean water is used to wipe down places where money is kept, work is done, or the family gathers. The water is not prayed over or blessed. It is simply applied with a respectful mindset. This practice is known as activating wealth through water, allowing this sacred element to touch key energy points, so wealth not only gathers but also circulates in harmony. Number 5. Birds or bees choose your home to build their nest. In traditional Feng Shui, Birds and bees are not just animals. They are considered sacred messengers of energy fields, possessing a heightened sensitivity to natural magnetic currents, shifts in celestial energy, and the stability of the Earth's energy beneath. A sparrow's nest tucked beneath the eaves, a beehive hanging quietly in the corner of a trellis, a pair of swallows returning in season to rebuild their old nest. These are not coincidences. They are subtle responses from the invisible energy layers, a sign that the energy surrounding your home is so steady and nurturing that even the most delicate forms of life feel safe enough to call it home. The ancients called this phenomenon life guiding the energy, meaning that spiritual beings are naturally drawn to places with good energy, settling there and helping to maintain the harmonious circulation of cosmic energy within your living space. And when the energy is strong enough to invite bees to build their hive or birds to nest and raise their young, that place has moved beyond being just a residence. It has become a spiritual node, a power spot where heaven and earth's forces meet. In Eastern belief, bees symbolize hard-working blessings and the accumulation of virtue through small, consistent actions. Bees will never settle in places with poor air or unstable vibrations. When bees choose to make a hive, it means the energy has reached a state of complete stillness and harmony, and that is also when fortune begins to crystallize. Birds, especially swallows and sparrows, represent peace, unity, and the reawakening of a family's generational vitality. A bird's nest is more than a home. It becomes a point of energy convergence, a small station where the sky's life force gathers and transforms into blessings for the people living inside. If you destroy such a nest, you sever the living connection between yin and yang. But if you know how to honor it, if you simply stand quietly under the eaves and smile at the tiny bird bringing twigs, you are silently protecting one of the rarest and most sustainable streams of fortune, the life-giving energy that supports your soul and connects the blessings of your ancestors to your present life. Number 6. Morning sunlight enters your home. In traditional Feng Shui, morning light is more than just the start of a new day. It is the moment when original yang energy is born, pure and powerful, as all living things awaken from the long night and step into a fresh cycle of movement. That first light, soft and gentle like silk, is the spark of universal energy, a sacred gift from heaven and earth. A home touched by morning sunlight, even in just a small corner or at the doorstep, is blessed with fortune. This is when the energy field is at its purest, free from noise, pollution, or human interference. As the light enters, it activates hidden energy points, transforming the home from a still structure into a breathing, vibrant space. At that moment, your senses shift, your breath deepens, your vision clears, and your mind settles. It is not just the warmth of light, it is a deep harmony between nature's energy and your inner being. Morning sunlight warms the body, but also quietly lifts the soul, bringing peace from within. This effect is even stronger if the light shines into the southeast corner of your home, Feng Shui's wealth sector. The southeast belongs to the wood element, which symbolizes growth. When morning yang energy blends with wood, it creates a powerful field known as prosperity and wealth nourishment. It is not sudden luck, but lasting, steady abundance built over time. You might not notice it at first, but each morning, as sunlight lands on your steps, reflects on a wall, or sparkles in the water of a plant pot, these quiet moments are actually when the universe plants its blessings, gentle, humble, yet incredibly valuable. If you have ever sipped tea on the porch while the sun brushed your shoulders, or opened the door to catch the first light in your palm, know this: you have received the first stream of universal energy for the day. It has the power to open your mind, balance your path, and guide your day in harmony. Here is a simple ritual to honor that moment. When the light enters, pause, stand still, place your hands at your chest, close your eyes. No words needed. Just think, today I welcome the light, the good energy, and a day of abundance. This is not a prayer, it is a connection, and the universe will always respond. And if your home holds these sacred signs, do not let the energy slip away. Join me in practicing a few simple yet powerful rituals that will help protect and strengthen the flow of fortune in your home. Here are 3 easy, affordable practices. No need for complex ceremonies, just a calm heart and sincere intention. They will help you maintain and enhance the stream of blessings where you live. Number 1. Light incense or a lamp on the first day of the lunar month. In the lunar calendar, the first day marks the moment when the energy field begins to shift. It is the time when a new stream of energy is born, still pure and untouched by any external disturbances. Lighting an incense stick or an oil lamp on the morning of the first lunar day is not about asking for anything. It is about opening the door to welcome new energy and signaling to your space that you are ready to receive fresh blessings for the month ahead. Choose a quiet spot, such as your altar, your wealth corner, or the center of your home, where energy tends to gather. Before lighting the incense, wash your hands and take a few minutes to calm your mind. As the incense begins to burn, stand still, do not rush. Breathe deeply and silently affirm, I welcome new light. I hold on to good energy. I open my heart to receive blessings from heaven and earth. If you are not used to incense, you can light a candle or an oil lamp instead. That light also carries strong yang energy. It can help activate the energy lines and purify the atmosphere inside your home. Number 2. Place a bowl of salt, a jar of rice, cinnamon powder, or a lemon in the right spot. In traditional rituals, salt and rice are considered 2 of the most powerful items for absorbing and stabilizing energy. Salt is purifying, while rice is nourishing. When used correctly, they do not just cleanse the space. They help stabilize your financial energy and prevent the loss of good fortune. You can place a bowl of coarse white salt in the northeast or southwest corner of your home. These are directions associated with wealth storage and the core of your home's energy field. The bowl should remain uncovered and open. Replace it once a month and never pour the old salt into the sink. Instead, wrap it carefully and either bury it in your garden or dispose of it in a clean and respectful place. Your jar of rice should always be full. Never let it go completely empty. You can place 3 coins inside the jar to symbolize that your wealth always has a foundation. Rice is the root of prosperity, and keeping it full helps prevent sudden depletion. Every time you scoop rice, do it gently and keep the jar neat and tidy. Cinnamon powder is associated with the fire element and is often used to activate yang energy. Lightly sprinkle some around entrances, doormats, or near your safe or money drawers to create a positive, energetic barrier that helps retain wealth energy within the home. Fresh lemons, especially yellow ones, can absorb scattered or chaotic energy. You can place a lemon on your work desk, in the kitchen, or in any area where arguments or tension often happen. Replace it every 3 days. Do not reuse an old lemon, either bury it or wrap it carefully and dispose of it in a clean place. Number 3. Place a red doormat at your front door. In Feng Shui, the front door is considered the mouth of energy for the entire home. It is where wealth energy flows in, and also where it can easily escape. That is why keeping your entrance clear, open and properly activated, is key to helping prosperity stay for the long term. One of the simplest yet most effective ways to do this is to place a red doormat at the front door. In Feng Shui, red represents fire energy, a powerful force that activates, protects, and gathers blessings. Stepping over a red doormat is like crossing through an invisible layer that keeps negativity outside and invites good fortune inside. That red mat is not just for wiping your shoes. It is part of a ritual to welcome wealth energy. But to unlock its full power, the mat must always be clean, aligned, and undamaged. Remember to shake off the dust regularly. Let it sit under sunlight once a month to recharge with yang energy, and replace it if it becomes torn or faded. And just like that, we have walked through a meaningful journey, uncovering secret doors and discovering the signs that heaven and earth may already be placing inside your home. These signs do not simply speak of energy or luck. They are reminders that you are living in a current of blessings and that you absolutely have the power to protect and nurture that flow every single day. A home, when respected, becomes a sanctuary of peace. It becomes a container of fortune, and it becomes the place where prosperity can return again and again without end. Before we finish, I invite you to leave a short affirmation in the comments. Something like, "I honor my home, the place where heaven and earth nourish my fortune and blessings." Let that affirmation be a promise, a heartfelt intention, so that good energy can be activated and continue to accompany you. And if you would like to continue exploring timeless Feng Shui secrets with me, please hit like, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the notification bell. Goodbye for now, and I will see you on our next journey, where we will continue discovering the deeper ways that heaven and earth guide each family toward prosperity and peace.